Sure.
Oh.
I'll just go back to what I was doing then.
Ellie,
What?
you get a message from Hunter.
Okay.
You answer or you just go back to sleep?
Mm. You can't give me that sort of decision, Matt.
I can't.
Luckily, all of us could have just hung up on him.
Yeah, you could have.
It's literally not going to be guaranteed to give you anything. He's just giving you an exercise to go do because he wants to make our lives a little bit harder than usual.
And practice your power.
Because he cares.
However, a chance to get stuff. Ignore John, because he's just bitter because he missed stuff.
Okay, I'll answer the message.
And live to regret it.
Probably.
You ignore the message?
No, I answered it.
Okay, good. Miss that. Sorry. Yeah, you get a message from Hunter. Hey, cat. Person. Something.
What?
He's sensitive.
Yeah, you.
You're being a little low in the talking.
No.
How's your voice?
No, that's all right. Dvaita.
Me?
Yes, you.
What about me?
You think you're sneaky?
Sneaky?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I'm sneaky. Do you
Let's
need...
put that to the test.
Okay.
Give you some coordinates. There's going to be something you need to retrieve. Unseen. I will give you equipment. Your friends will pick you up. They'll drop you off at the location. Don't get caught.
Sounds pretty straightforward, I guess. Pick up the thing, leave, don't get caught. Sounds good.
Yeah. So they gave you a location. You have to go there. You find yourself on a VTOL later with all your friends.
Sorry, I'm on a what?
Big aircraft.
Big aircraft. You guys are there too? That's nice.
We all see that everyone got called by Hunter.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Aren't we lucky?
Except apparently Olwen, but Olwen's like, oh yeah, I already did mine. Called me first and then told me he was going to call all of you.
Matt, question. You gave us 20 merit for the influence thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why did I put 10? Oh, that's why. Continue.
Oh, that's what I'm John.
It's a different bonus. It was the food bonus I was thinking of.
It occurs to me that it's kind of a dick move that I didn't tell any of you that he was going to be calling you after that. My bad.
Worst leader ever.
So, Allie, you were led to a very, very open field. And the only place that you know that is where you need to be is a red or a bright orange crate.
So I'm definitely very suspicious of this field. This suspicious field.
Yeah. The moment, are you dropping down or what?
I'll send some glass shards down first to see if anything explodes.
Nothing.
Okay. I'll go down and collect my glass shards.
Okay. Terrain changes immediately to canopy. You're not sure if the trees are a projection, an illusion, or if the field was an illusion.
Oh, well, this is just every day for me.
Okay. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, the trees go up, but there's no. They're very unnatural. The way the trees are sculpted. There's no intermediate branches. They go right up to exact height, and then they have a very kind of large and wide canopy that they all kind of link together. All the trees are in a perfect grid.
What happens if I punch a tree?
You hurt your fist.
Ooh. Rude.
Yeah.
So, I want to climb to the top of one and see what I see.
Okay. When you climb to the top of one, you look out from the top of the canopy.
Yeah.
It's a canopy. It is completely covered. You just see more leaves.
And nothing orange, I'm guessing.
Well, the orange thing's on the floor. You were right next to it. You were right next to the orange thing on the floor, Allie.
Was I right next to it?
Yeah, but you were curious about the trees.
Oh, well, I guess I better go back to the fucking orange thing.
Oh, Allie.
So I just have to, like, grab the orange thing and go?
It's a Foot Locker with equipment in it.
Am I supposed to use the equipment or just, like, bring it with me?
No, you may use it.
Oh.
Hunter left you a little care package to help you with your mission.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So the mission
man.
wasn't the orange thing.
No.
Oh. Well, I guess I better go equip this equipment.
Okay. There's a little tablet taped to the very itty bitty top of the little orange Foot Locker, and when you get close, it kicks on and text scrolls across the screen. Welcome to the Killing Fields. This is the site where they
is that
test
sound?
experimental machines,
smells under.
weapons, and other devices. You can find all sorts of down prototypes. Some of them are not even safe for the creators to retrieve. They just build a new one. Your team is going to need a very particular prototype for the future, and it's your job to recover it. I know where it is, but of course, I'm going to leave it to you to see if you can get it. There is something that overwatches that position. Don't get found, or you'll get very dead. A lot. So.
Okay.
You'll
Don't get dead. Find the prototype.
I left you some equipment for you to use and to keep. Use the HUD. It'll take you to where you approximately need to go. But remember, this place is filled with hidden dangers. Or you could get very lucky and nothing happens. And you get to your objective without issue. Things change down here. The terrain changes. And it is very sturdy, and it tends to repair itself if you go out of your way to try and damage it. If you come across something, don't expect to ever see it again if you don't retrieve it. So once you've retrieved the device, A beacon will continue to pulse your location, and that will dictate pickup. The device, you'll know what it is because the HUD, which is a visor you'll be wearing, will let you know exactly what it is by highlighting it.
Oh, good.
Everything else in here is kill or be killed. It is the killing fields after all. Two things to watch out for. There's a device that makes a kind of whirring, grinding noise. You hear it? Hide. I had a particularly bad run-in with that thing. And then there is a kind of wind whistling keening noise. Hiding doesn't work. You'll have to figure out a way to get out of its range. From what I can tell, there's definitely Balgrim in here, but they too are a little distracted. So, and also hiding in the canopy usually does work.
There is lots of canopy, and I am good at hiding.
You know,
That
the
sounds
entire
like a good plan.
the entire place is covered in tree canopy, but the light somehow naturally trickles in and creates a very bright, kind of somewhat shaded environment.
So does the HUD give me like a direction to go to find this thing, or do I just wander around aimlessly until I find it?
So before we continue, in the chest is specifically the HUD glasses, the little visor thing you can put over your eyes. It gives you a heads-up display, and it gives you like go this way. In your case, it's not. There's no line to follow. There's just a ping, so you get to pick your path, so that you get to decide how you want to approach your objective. But it does give you a distance. You have to cross 3,200 meters to get to it. So a little bit more than half a mile. No, almost a mile. Yeah.
Okay.
2 miles. Yeah, 2 miles.
That
If we're
doesn't
actually
sound
gonna
too far.
we're gonna stick to form, 3.2 kilometers. You have a flare gun inside for pickup as well. There is some sort of handheld speed guns, but it has a. It's not a like it doesn't have a barrel or anything. It's still a handheld device with a little trigger, but it has a big screen on top of it. That kind of circular in shape. And Hunter's Note says sometimes you just gotta watch and record. This is a handheld field testing device that I found. You can record all sorts of data about a target, and it also marks it for finding later. So if you do come
Okay, so
across
you said
something,
there was a handgun, or speed gun, HUD glasses. Did you say a third thing?
yeah, hold on. I'll give. All right, so there's an observation, data, gun thingy, flare gun. Um, and then of course you got your HUD visor. You were given 3 smoke grenades. And a So the multi-facet camo cloak is it changes what it projects, just like the trees do. So whatever you're hiding against, that's what it looks like.
That is good.
So 3 smoke grenades. He's improved them personally. The smoke, it removes the ability to see through with sensors, so the IR spectrum cannot penetrate it. So if something's tracking you with heat or some other means, this will actually hide you. The photon flash are also improved. What they do is they can stun or blind most, uh, pretty much anything you can find in here. So if you need to get out and you can't get this thing off your tail, drop a photon flash and watch it suffer. He also says you could choose to fight things, but he doesn't recommend it.
Yeah, I'm gonna avoid that if at all possible. Okay, I would definitely put on the camel cloak right away.
Okay, nice. You look good.
Do I? I don't think I look at all.
Wait, because yeah, you're so hidden.
So sneaky. I'm
All
gonna
right.
I'm gonna climb back up
Okay, you're a tree kitty.
and I'm just gonna like use my glass shards to jump from one tree to the other and head
Okay.
towards
Do you want
the
to see if you can
destination.
find any down prototypes, or do you just want to? Some of them you can collect because they're just left behind, or you can completely ignore it and go right to the objective. It's up to you because it is dangerous.
I'll probably like I'll like jump from one tree to the other tree and then I'll stop and look around and see if I see anything interesting and then I'll jump
Okay.
to the tree.
Roll 4d100 for luck.
Okay. Oops. Should I re-roll that? Is that a bad? Does it matter with luck?
It is a prototype field, so the extremes do end up being.
Like, is that gonna kill me?
I'll leave it up to you. In this particular case, a 100 is yes, you find an active prototype that is a very bad thing to run into. But it is also a prototype that your team could use. But at the same time, it is the worst roll you can have, luck wise, in this area.
Okay, well, I'll re-roll it.
Okay. Please do.
I just, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Nothing happens. And you travel a quarter of the way there. Do you want to continue in the same fashion?
Yeah, if I haven't had any problems so far, seems like.
Yep. Roll 4 more 1d100.
Mhm.
Getting there so average, nothing happens. You're halfway there.
oh, this is just like a pleasant stroll through the woods. This is
It
lovely.
kind of is. All right. What next? Another 48 D100. Aha! Some 12 and 11.
I did get some 12s and 11.
You find something in your tree. Looks like some sort of spider drone that kind of it kind of looks startled by you when you hop into the tree, and it kind of scuttles around and kind of beeps little lights on it. It's got little antennas all over it and tries to run away. It's about the size of a cat.
I'm gonna grab it. And
Okay.
now what do I do with it?
I don't know. It's kind of running in place as you hold it up in the air. The HUD scans it, and it points out a plug-in because the tablet. You have a tablet from Hunter.
Oh, okay. I'll plug into it and see what.
Yep.
See what
An
it has to
interface
say.
pops up, and you can turn it off with a little bit of engineering. So you can put it in your bag.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Roll an
I'll
engineering
turn it
roll
off
for me.
and put it in my bag.
Roll
Okay.
engineering. I'm pretty sure I gave you.
Oh, I can check.
Okay. Yeah. Turn it off. It kind of goes into kind of a compact portable mode. You can put it in your bag.
Sweet. Now I got a spider friend. I got 2 spider friends. Okay, I'll keep going. Or the 12 and what was the 11? Or was that the 11?
No, that was the 11, and I put the 12 is actually at the floor of the tree. It looks like there is some sort of thing that has impacted the tree, and the tree has not repaired itself.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything dangerous before I climb down to check it out.
Sure, please do. Maybe awareness. Now that you can immediately see.
Okay, I'll go down. Is this thing big or small?
It looks like a small crossbow bolt has impacted the tree, but it made a crater upon impact. Yeah, the tree is actually leaking some sort of sap.
So if it's a crossbow bolt, there's probably a crossbow somewhere. Does the crossbow bolt look? Is it just like a normal crossbow bolt, or is there something special about it?
Okay. Engineering for the crossbow bolt.
Okay.
Nothing's particularly special about the crossbow bolts. But the tree sap, on the other hand, that's some strange stuff.
Oh. Oh.
And since there's a crater, you could actually get some genetic material from the inside. Maybe grow your own tree.
Yeah, I'll collect some of this tree sap and can I get a clipping off a branch or something?
There's no low branches that you can pull. You have to literally saw off a one of the branches from the canopy, and those are not budging. So the fact that this tree is damaged and you can take a sample from the inside is kind of a big deal.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess I'll take some wood and some sap from the inside to
Okay.
fuck around with later.
All right.
Though I'm really tempted to lick that sap.
You can if you want.
No, I'll try not to die today.
Perfect. All right. So
So do I?
last 4D100 before you get
Okay.
to your objective.
Ooh, I got a 5.
Oh, not bad. You're a lucky little lady today.
I'm always a lucky little lady.
You find some poor guy. Unfortunately he's very dead.
Rip.
Somebody from this era actually. So had find themselves looks like some sort of cartographer had died, and all his stuff is strewn around, and looks like one of those crossbow bolts went through his eye. He just kind of hangs from the tree. But the guy is disheveled, or his clothing is just. This guy's probably been here a while and trying to get out, but he never could.
I do not want to meet
All his
whatever's
cartography
trying.
gear is all over the place. Like he just kind of upended the bag, and none of it's moved.
Well, I will take all of his things.
Okay.
Everything.
Yeah, just add mysterious cartographer bag. That's the 22. And the 5, as you're kind of looking around, there's a plant growing on the side of one of the trees, parasite style. And it thrums with magic.
Oh. I'll go up and give it a poke, see if it bites me.
No, it just kind of shifts its leaves.
Oh.
This is the one tree that does not look very good in the area.
What happens if I like pick a leaf off the plant?
Just kind of every whole plant kind of shakes itself, and you can see that the plant pulls something from the tree it's on, and it regenerates the leaf almost instantly as you watch it. And but the tree dies pretty quick. The tree dies a little bit more.
Does the leaf that I pulled off look okay?
Yeah, it's fine. The
Okay.
leaf is this red, serrated leaf. Have you ever seen one of those? It's like poison ivy type of thing. Has that little spiky edges to the leaf. And it's this bright red.
So I guess I'll try and just kind of dig the plant out of the tree, roots and all. Is that possible?
You'll have to use some magic. But prying it out would damage it, but if you coax it out, you could probably do it.
Coax it out.
But the question is how are you going to feed it?
Oh, I was thinking of just sticking it on a tree in my jungle planet.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, there you go, friend. See if it kills my entire jungle planet, probably, but YOLO.
Okay, so you grab it and you throw it in your jungle planet.
Yeah, if I can get it
Okay,
off the tree.
there you go.
For sure. Cool.
And that's it. Now you find yourself at the objective. This area turns out to be an actual open field. There's a big, perfect circle, 100 meters wide. In the middle seems to be some sort of radio tower. And most of the way up, there's at the very top, there's a ladder leading to it, to the heavy emitter arrays. There's some sort of small elevated catwalk, so basically kind of a perch, and there's a ping. That's where it wants you to go, to the top of the tower. But every last sense you has goes, I don't like this. It's 100 meters to the tower, and this is a wide open field, and something's not right, supposedly.
Can I turn on little spider dude and send him out into the field?
Yeah, he immediately stops and kind of pokes at something, and then he walks over it, and then you see little things come out the bottom of his chassis, and the little mechadendrites poke at something in the dirt, pick it up, set it to the side, and keeps moving forward. It's a landmine. Disarmed it.
Okay.
And it kind of just goes about, and let me see. Bullet lands next to it, and the thing immediately kind of scuttles off back towards you.
Oh. Can I get a general sense of where the bullet came from?
Yep, on the tower.
On the tower.
You can't see who's up there, but somewhere on the tower there's a sniper.
Hmm. Okay. Let's see what kind of tricks I got up my sleeve for that. How big is this tower?
You're looking at 300 meters tall.
And what's it made out of?
It's kind of like one of those cell towers, so it's made of metal.
Okay. Can I just disappear one of the legs of this tower into Cat's world?
You have to pull the whole thing in.
Can't just do a
It's a little
part of
too
it.
large. All right. Still thinking, or did I miss something?
No, I'm just I'm looking through my powers and I don't see anything useful immediately. So I think I'll probably leave a shard of glass here in the woods for me to return to. I can do that, right? The thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you can leave it.
And then I'm gonna try and get one directly under the center of the tower so I can get right under it.
Okay. You just zip over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you zip over.
Am I noticed at all? Can I tell?
You're a plank of something being dropped on you.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna zip back into the woods.
There is a yeah, there's an explosion.
Yeah. So, that didn't go well. Experiment 1 failed.
Okay. Next.
How does the tower react to having an explosion go off right beneath it?
Nothing. Just kind of sits
Nothing.
there.
It's a pretty sturdy tower.
Yeah. Very sturdy tower.
Um. Okay. I gotta do something. What are you gonna do, Ellie?
You tell me.
I'm sorry. Um. I guess I'm gonna go find my cat and ask it to send me to Cat's World. This seems to be the best. Like, it would be the best place
Sent
to
to
hide
Cat's
from a
World.
sniper. Who is that? So
The overlay
what
here
does
is a highway.
a highway?
Yeah.
That's big and
Multi-layered
open.
highway.
Okay. So like
Yeah,
there's
so
bridges.
basically
and
you
stuff.
got a highway with an overpass with multiple branchings of said overpasses leading all over the place. Oh gosh. And there's moving cars.
Oh.
Doesn't look like there are people in them, but looks like the cars are just driving themselves. They're not in the greatest condition, but
Is there a highway that leads to the tower? That maybe I can go underneath?
say again?
Is there like a highway that leads to the tower that I can go underneath?
You can actually just jump between a couple of them because they kind of branch not linearly at the tower, but you could actually just kind of hop between multiple.
Okay, and they'll provide me cover on my way there?
Yeah, I mean, the tower definitely fires down on it, but there's moving cars and you can travel under. So
Yeah. Do these bridges go all the way up the tower? Are they as high as the tower, or?
no, it'll lead you up to the tower about a third of the way up, but that's the highest of the overpasses.
Well, I guess I'll get as high up as I can without risking my life. And just see if I can see what's going on top of that tower.
You're not sure where the sniper is though. Like you get close using the overpass system. You're not sure where the grenade came from. You're not sure where the shot came from, but you know it came from the tower. But where?
So he's probably got some kind of cloak like I do. Does the HUD visor help me at all? Does it have any fun settings?
Nope.
Nope.
It just says go to the top. You're almost there, type of thing. You're like, oh, but there's a thing here.
So I can do fire electrical damage. Can I like electrify this metal tower?
It sure can.
Oh, cool. That's what I'll definitely do that.
Yeah, you electrify the tower, and you see someone with a very similar cloak to yours get electrocuted and fall crashing to the ground.
Oh, I'm gonna zip over to them as fast as I can and try and disarm them.
He did not hit the ground nicely. He's unconscious.
Oh, good. This is good news. I'm gonna take all his things.
Okay.
I guess I guess I might as well climb back up and see what else tries to kill me. Is there anything else?
No, nothing tries to kill you.
Oh.
You had a really uneventful run through the forest.
Oh.
You get to the top, and it kind of pings at a circuit
Okay.
board. It looks like it's some sort of comm emitter. And there's a detachable portion that it pings at, and the text pops up on the screen on your HUD. This is a burst comm relay code decryptor. If you don't have one of these, you cannot and will never ever decrypt comm codes across the planet. So any communication, however little or big or small, important or not important, it's impossible for you guys. And even if you pick up every last bit of it without this decryptor.
Sounds like a good thing for us to have
Yep.
then.
Reason it was left behind, I mean, this place is kind of remote, and this is a experimental field, and there's probably people who are just like, it's not important, or just completely forgotten and in complete oversight. Just people sucking at their jobs. It
Well,
also
I will
says
not suck at my job.
the tower would be good to have you take it apart for all of the pieces on the tower, but again, that's up to you guys. It would be a huge endeavor, but having a comm tower like this would be very beneficial if it were to be relocated somewhere a lot higher, say near one of the AA guns.
Oh. I'm guessing do I have to okay, so I'll I have to figure out how to take this tower apart.
Or you can wait till later for it, and yeah, we do it as a team.
You just can use your engineering. You just need a pretty advanced toolkit, and then you can literally have each piece hauled up. You just need an engineer on site to disassemble it, and you're the one.
Okay. Yeah. I will do that. I will disassemble the tower.
Okay. And you're done.
Sweet.
All right. Thank you for your patience, everyone. For said patience, everyone will get 40 merit for their success. And
We got 40 merit, John.
Yeah.
Also, I'm done my mission if you want to come over.
Everyone has completed
Ah,
this
shit,
photo
yeah.
prep.
Nice.
Everyone loves merit, and now you can too.
Vigorously.
For as long as you want.
Baby. Not even charging you.
I have returned.
Hey, perfect timing.
We got 40 merit for all of the individual stuff.
Oh, nice. Know what I'm going to use that on?
Nothing?
For now. Basically just waiting on Dvaita to get those pills ready. I know you already got them, Allie. I'm just
working on it. I'm working on it.
Those pills just power inner key, yeah?
No, they are a
Cap breaker?
cap breaker pills.
Oh, for your influence, okay.
Yeah.
However, they might be able to power inner key. Matt, can you take a cap breaker pill just to boost your key?
No, they're
No.
specifically designed to break your cap.
Gotcha.
Well, break your cap, fool.
Well, we are currently on the just finished the 3rd week of Twilight, I believe. So we just need a time estimate for when those pills would be finished, so I can know when I can take them.
Gonna be 10 years.
Probably.
Only takes an afternoon to make them, but then they have to age. Like a fine whiskey.
Maybe.
Oof.
Perfect. Okay, you have collected yourself some personnel. Congratulations, guys. As I'm kind of going through and labeling stuff. Near the arena at the very bottom of the map, I have labeled out your personnel that you have collected.
By what
Oh,
map?
so we have a tanker, a ranger, got C12, and then a pilot. I have to talk to the ranger and the tanker, though.
Yeah. They just kidnapped people right now. They're not really working for us.
Oh, they're gonna see my rank and fall in line pretty quick, I think. That seems to be the trend.
Or we could just enslave them with drugs. There's always that option too.
I think they're robots, right?
They
They're like
are
androids
not
or
robots. They are
cyborgs.
cyborgs, yes.
Cyborgs, yeah.
Cyborgs. Ooh.
That
Cyborgs
said,
are
it is
super
unnecessary to enslave them as drugs when I can literally walk up to them and go, Lieutenant, and they'll salute me, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm just
Ranger
saying.
crosses his the
option
ranger
B.
crosses its arms and grunts at you. Only a lieutenant.
Shoots you in the face.
Go look at him. Remind me of your rank?
Don't have one,
Exactly.
but I don't have to listen to you.
Well, you could
Are
say
you
that.
right?
Wanna buy some drugs?
I'm an elite ranger. I'm from an individual unit that does not follow the normal chain of command.
Mm-hmm. Where's your gear right now?
And my rank, which you are not privy to, allows me to operate off my last set of orders. And if there is no chain of command, I will continue to follow my set of orders, even if somewhere else were to present themselves.
Interesting. Well, Ranger, let me put it this way. You could just keep going off on your own and doing. What were your last orders, if you can tell me that?
Secure the comm tower. I
Secure
can give you
the
that
tower.
much.
All right.
I-
So your entire job is to secure the comm tower. Then what? What do you
That's it.
plan to do from here?
Secure the comm tower until its retrieval. I'm responsible for that burst transmitter decryptor. That's it. That is my entire mission. And it will continue to be my mission.
And if that move,
I move with it.
wonderful, works for me.
So we'll
That
just
was not
carry
the
around
answer.
this transmitter and hope he shoots something.
No, we're just gonna put it somewhere important where he can just snipe from.
Can you pass me that other bottle?
Me,
You are within the hierarchy, thus means you are not an enemy, but that does not mean I can be ordered around. I will continue to follow my current objective and my mission until I hear otherwise from command.
That's fine. Just so you're aware, the comm tower is being relocated to somewhere more secure.
Then I will also be relocated with it.
Works for me. Ranger.
He shot at me. We should make him a drug slave.
I don't know if they
No.
can take drugs.
I
They're
don't think that
genetically
you can.
pure cyborgs.
Yeah, I say I don't think we
Still
can.
have human components to them.
I don't think that they
Can
can
he take
afflict you.
drugs, Matt?
Will he take
Not
drugs,
Ra-
Matt?
Not Ranger. No, Ranger is a complete cyborg-like hunter.
Oh.
Okay.
Ah, okay. That tells me a lot about his position within the hierarchy right there. That actually tells me that he is partly full of shit since he's considered a second-class citizen compared to me, but that's not the point.
Well, Hunter also doesn't listen to you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said that's not the point.
Mhm.
Whatever, not gonna worry about it. We're just moving the tower somewhere more useful where we can have him covering an area as a sniper and then just deal with it from there.
Sure.
But like, who's he protecting this tower for? Are they gonna come steal our comm unit?
Not unless space people show up after 1,500 years of not remembering this planet's here.
Okay.
All right. So, first question first. You can't immediately just go to every site and then fix it immediately and get to what you need. Classes are important, and of course you will go to classes, but you'll have to find some time in between classes to go pick one of the sites one of you have been sent to, and you're going to need to make a priority list of what you want to retrieve and put your effort into.
Get the
So-
tanks.
Yeah,
There's only
actually, I was
one
gonna
tank.
start with that location. I was gonna do first the location with the tanks and the infantry.
There's only one tank.
Well, there's like an army of turrets and other robots.
Right.
I
There's one
need
spot-
infantry.
Okay. You have lots and lots and lots of robots.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a
the
place
first
with
list.
even more robots, but that's not secure.
We'll take care of that later. The reason I want
Okay.
this is very, very simple, guys. Now we have foot soldiers.
You have a lot of about 250.
They're gonna have to get
handle that.
repowered.
Yeah,
It's not hard. We also have to reprogram them.
that's the hard bit. But you have an engineer for that.
I have an AI as well.
Mm,
Two.
even more efficient.
We have two AIs and an engineer. I think we can accomplish this. Right, Dvaita? Dvaita?
Sure.
Yeah.
We can do anything if we just believe.
Yes, I know, John, he was actually talking about clarity. But
No, he was. I was actually just clearing my throat because Clarity would speak up and say that he actually plans to sit this tech fest out. He's about to start a very focused series of training to try to develop himself as a key warrior for all of his free time.
Best of luck.
Do some Rocky training.
Basically,
By the way, Matt, just so you're aware, I dropped points to increase my weapon skill and then bought an escapable and counterattack.
good for
Okay.
you.
You bought an
That's
escapable.
very.
You get rank 1 of it.
Hmm.
I'll buy it another 5 times.
Hey, having
Gary.
even a little bit of it helps. Right,
It
John?
really does. It really does.
It does. I'm also rolling on a 50 for weapon skill now, so I'm pretty sure I'm about to swap to rolling D100s for that shit.
How are you rolling on a 50?
I've got a power that adds my deception to weapon skill.
That's still a skill roll until the actual characteristic gets to 50, I don't think.
Well, no, it's because if I roll on the actual characteristic for an attack, I'm rolling on a 50.
Mm.
Because my deceive's at plus 10 currently. Not that I've increased that a lot, but still.
3 check marks is pretty good, dude.
No, it's only 2 check mark. Oh, that's right, it's plus 5 until we hit the thing. So I'm rolling out of 45 currently, never mind. It's fine. It's fine. Matt, what are we doing? We're securing locations, right? Right. So yeah, we're starting with giant robot set. Because robots, lots of them, equal army, and army equals us not having to do everything.
There's 8 giant robots that you can recover from that hab facility.
Giant robots too? Nice.
They were big
This
and they
okay,
punched
this,
me and it hurt.
I can't take everything because we still want, you know, security on the facility.
I'm just gonna, I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna calm down. Right. Tank, not rank. There we go. Some gambling.
Yeah.
Is it just those two? Is there any other gambles?
There was only 2 gambles and the one quality increase, I think I put it as. Grants additional power. Right.
Okay, are these for
The orbits. Those are for the actual tech tree. So they're paths. You can
Okay,
open up
so
social blessing if you want to look
opens-
at it now.
you did add additional power for which one?
Rapid approach. And this is a 10 merit.
Okay. Right, rapid approach and moving towards your new enemy. Your first strike gains additional D10. Da, da, da.
Maybe like a plus 10 to hit them. No,
Nope.
it's
And can roll stealth. That's not how you spell it, but that's okay. Here. Okay. Your first, when moving towards a new enemy, your first strike gains an additional D10, and now you can roll stealth after the strike to disappear.
I already have that. That's cool.
And we're talking from the rapid approach, like
Oh,
you
wait.
dive bomb someone.
Oh, I get to do it after an attack now.
Your first
Oh.
new enemy. So if you run up to someone, attack them, you get an additional D10 damage under your orbit, and you also can immediately roll stealth even after you charge them.
Cool. Playing disappearing games. All right. Okay, guys. We have an army, a small army of robots.
So yeah, nice.
What else are we looking at here? We have the facility that John went into is all biological experimentation radiation, correct?
No.
Science?
Science. It's science. I will tell everyone to not enter that facility if you care for your lives. A, there's lethal radiation. And B, there are multiple strains of genetic altering bugs that will give you a bad time.
Okay, not dealing with your facility right now because that's going to keep itself secure.
Oh, yes, it is.
Mine, they need a full scuba gear suit to get through. Period.
No,
like
you
in
ruined
base.
that.
Oh, that's right. I did. I made that so much worse.
You can get to the bottom floor, but it's blocked off. So the only way to get through the middle area is to go through the office and swim down.
Cool. So no one can get in my shit anymore. We're not worried about that. Flock, your facility is the one we're securing first.
Lovely. You convinced Mr. Tank Guy to work for you?
We'll go see the tanker. This tanker. I don't think the tanker is going
I
to be.
feel bad keeping him
problematic
tied up
for
because I
them.
think
He's a commander, but no, it's not too hard.
Yeah, I got the impression that they're probably going to be subservient to the fleet, and I'm a fleet officer. Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. So he's not hard. That's good. That's good. We'll have to repair his tank because somebody ripped off the hinges.
No, I
No,
just ripped off
just
top.
the hatch.
I just
Literally
jumped in the
just the hatch.
hatch.
Right. Well, still, we'll need to repair that hatch.
I can
Oh, that
drive.
was
It's
repair.
drafty.
Johnny,
Your
facility. What actually was in it?
Well, it was like a 3D printing center. Well, they've been producing troops there for a while now. They're still in automation mode. When I first came in, there was these hunters and sensor units that were walking around, and even my stealth they could see through. So Hunter had to, as I showed, this little bottle of fucking cloaking water shit liquid. So I put this stuff on me, and they didn't see me for a bit, but they have stuff that can see through it, and it's really bad. So let's try and destroy them all and capture them or reprogram. I don't know.
Reprogram's what we're after. What's left of the facility?
It's still intact. I have a entrance point, back hangar we could go through to look at the 3D printer. We don't have enough. There's no material left to do anything with them, but you guys saw the thing I brought out, right?
No.
Yeah, the ship part.
Yeah,
Oh, sure.
the ship.
Yeah. So its name's Atlas. It talks. It's pretty cool.
I'm gonna just accept that at face value because old world shit's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's kind of New World now because I built it, right?
Fair.
Yeah, but those hunter drones, when those things that we were fighting against, they have these these weapons that shoot out crystals, and it comes back after it melts the area it's hit and goes back into the weapon. So they seem really effective against magic and stuff. So they might be really useful, but at the same time, we need to deactivate them before that happens because they shoot really fast.
Sounds to me like I really just need to figure out how to hack the computer system for those drones. Those droids.
Drop in.
Just have your AI
Going
do
in
it.
Cat's world. Come back to
Yeah, I've been trying to do
Right.
that, and every time I'm told they're on a secure network that he can't get into, and I'm like, well, poo on you.
On the plus side, if we do attack the place, like Vita was saying, we can put them in the cat's world, and there's only 3 of them, right? So if
Oh, there's only-
if we can put them all into cat's world, we can then get these sensor units and disable them, and then they won't have any way to detect us. So it should be really effective if we can just get rid of those hunter drones.
Matt, you know what? I will have Watcher look in to see if we can remotely hack that facility.
Seriously.
Serious.
I doubt it, but you know, it's always worth a shot.
No.
So you're gonna have to plug in directly. You know, there's an alternative here, and you know what that is? We grab the units there for observation, and we actually just reprogram them because they give the targeting data to the hunter units. And there, now the hunter units won't shoot on us while we, you know, access them. Yeah, sound like an idea? Yes, no, maybe.
That's
I have-
an idea to me or to them? Your team.
To them.
Basically, it's just a combination of yours and Johnny's plans, or yours and Luna's plans. Have Dvaita toss them all into Cat's world, and then go up and reprogram/destroy the sensing units.
I don't know tech stuff, so I'll leave that to you.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna just start. I mean, we'll go. We start with the other facility, but after that, we're just gonna do the fucking. We're just gonna like isolate and hack them. Yeah, that works.
And then the only facility left to worry about is Dvaita's prototype facility. Thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so.
That place scares me.
Isn't it super camouflaged so nobody can find it?
I just don't want to find out what was shooting those crossbow bolts.
Ah. Party vote to leave the prototype thingy alone? Yes?
For the moment, sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Then how long does it take the rest of the team, Matt, to spend a couple hours a day out adventuring during their old tech class period and getting all this set up?
That totally not directed at me. You guys are still chatting.
That was directed to you, yes.
All right, dang it. Hate you all. Thought you guys were still chatting about stuff. Fixing up something.
All right, Matt, a repeat for the question now that you're listening. How long does it take the rest of the team to spend a couple hours a day during old tech class time to do all of these facilities and secure them and reprogram, yada, yada, yada?
If you were to take the 2 hours, let's say, per day to secure a facility, to secure it only, like that's it. Not retrieve the stuff inside, not
More.
fully explore it. Like what are we talking?
We're starting with securing it.
All right. I need you to elaborate more on secure because there are Bulgrams and other horrible shit in some of these places, and secure is
So, robot facility that we're trying to do right now. When I say secure, I mean we're trying to take control of the defenses.
one from Luna or the one from Flock?
Lock.
Flux first.
Flock is easy. His is actually the most straightforward. He got to the command console. All the robots are immediately reprogrammed because they're reprogrammable. Yeah, his is the most straightforward. It's a linear manufacturing facility. But if you find a good enough home, this has all of the materials you will need to use to build a hab in a pretty large complex with pretty much you never need to leave if you don't want to. It's basically all the things you need to build a Fallout vault with.
Okay, so this place is hashtag house builder. It's a
Yes,
manufacturing
hashtag
place.
house builder, but on the old tech levels. This stuff can also be used for spaceships too.
Good, good. Can it still produce more combat units?
No, those were on loan. This is it's an assembly automated system, so
Can
it
we
only has
retool it to do
you
drone?
can, but the amount of time it would take to do that would be ridiculous because it doesn't
Okay.
have a lot of the machines required for. I mean, it could do basic assembly, but it can't make the parts because it doesn't. The robots and the machines there are not designed to do that. They're designed to build a very specific set of things. So you need an entirely different assembly line to do that.
Okay, that's fine.
This is only
But we
designed to
know-
build habs
But Luna's was making actual combat units.
and their weapons.
Say, Vita, do you want to take one out of your planet? One of these robots? Just to get them an idea of what we're dealing with?
Is it an active unit, or
Nope.
did you destroy it, or did you just disable it?
It wasn't active.
Oh, good. Yes, let's take a look at it
Take
then.
the robot out of my planet. If that's what you guys want to do.
Yeah, so just kind of find where I put it and just take it out.
Okay. Can I find it? Can I find it, Matt?
That was directed to you, Matt.
The unit just kind of stands there. It's a more sophisticated model than the ones you found were Flock disabled. It has a lot more bits and pieces on it. A lot more.
All right, I'm gonna ask Watcher if he thinks he can reprogram this one too.
Well, that's easy. I mean, you just got to plug it in.
Yeah, I'll plug into it, get it up and running then. Most importantly, I want to know what they can do.
Yeah, what kind of programs they have and stuff.
Yeah.
They are very basic in their programming. They are actually supposed to be slave to a command unit, and they follow orders from there. The command unit actually has tactic protocols and formations, so they fight as a unit rather than individuals like stupid robots.
Yeah.
Supposedly, by itself, it's a stupid robot, just like all the other stupid robots you got. But,
That's fine.
right. Yeah, but they're supposed to be linked up to a command robot, and that command robot's linked up to some sort of tactical array.
Oh, so this connects to like a wireless network once it's in range of it, right?
Yep.
Oh, I can Trojan horse this then. Because they won't immediately fire on this thing, because it has the correct IFF stuff built in, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, so I can literally use this as a Trojan horse to get into the rest of their command structure with an actual AI. And
You might also run into a very powerful AI as well. So,
oh, the command unit.
Probably an AI in a combat model because it's specifically designed for marshaling and controlling combat forces. So, probably something really robust.
But hear me out. All AIs are subservient to the officers, right?
If you can get the proper clearance.
Or if you factory reset them, apparently.
That too. Your little cube seems to be able to do that. You have to
Obviously,
get to the server board.
I need to send in my cube on the back of this robot to go action. I like this. This is hilarious. What do you guys think? Thoughts, people?
I think these facilities could go by much faster.
They could.
I think bunker busting got old 3 sessions ago.
Me too. That's why I'm like trying to come up with the simplest solution here, like the Trojan horse robot.
Or we could ignore their existence.
Or we could not ignore the main quest line.
Psh, that's not the main quest line.
It very much has been this entire time.
Nah.
Anyway,
It sounds fine. During it, you put your cube on the thing, have it go in, factory reset the AI.
I'm gonna see if it works, Matt. At worst, this thing gets blown up.
We got a few more.
Exactly.
No, you need to actually get the stupid cube to the servers.
Well, I could try
Well,
again.
Yeah.
But
I was
don't
gonna-
have-
I was-
I don't- I'm
What
sorry.
I was gonna do was I was gonna have the robot march to the servers.
It's shot immediately. It's defective.
Oh well. Yeah.
You guys can crack these over time. It doesn't take all that much effort, but
time.
basically, I'm trying to give you all the pieces to build your
Okay, so
little kingdom.
in order, we're gonna secure Hayden's first because that's the easiest to secure and gives us a base to work from. Then Luna's because then we have a production facility of combat units. And then I'm not even gonna look at that prototype area yet. Actually,
Clarities
no.
is also getting ignored.
Clarity is terrible, but I mean, once we have combat units, we can. No, yours is full of bolting, isn't it?
Oh, the whole thing.
Fuck. Looks like only Dvaita's is the only one after that. That's obnoxious. Yeah, no, that's the order though. Flock, Luna, and then Dvaita, and then Mines secure, Clarities. Nobody wants to go into anyway.
Cool.
I think we're good. I don't
Yeah,
think
we
we
can't really survive it. So.
that.
Wait, there's one thing I need to check. Can I move the electric bees into my own
Yeah.
little? I'm gonna move the electric bees into my barnyard and just hook up a pet generator in there for them to feed off of.
Sure. They
Warn everybody to stay away from them. Because they were electric
Yeah.
wasps, not bees.
Yeah, so yeah, electric
Yeah.
wasps. They weren't nice people.
Wasps.
At first.
Yeah,
I had to
they're
charm them.
the opposite of the nice version. These are extremely aggressive wasps. To the point where they do not leave you alone. They will travel until you die. Or they die.
They're the type that like you have to jump into a river and like swim away kind of deal, and then they kind of fuck off.
Maybe they fuck off.
I warned the faculty to maybe stay away from the barn area. Just the private one.
It'll give you a private area to house your bugs because they have other people who cultivate bugs. Yours are just special little snowflakes. And we'd rather not have to exterminate them because they're actually kind of fascinating. Each of them carries a 20-watt charge.
They're like little taser bees.
Yeah, they are little itty bitty tasers. They also have, of course, venom in them, which is also excited by the electricity. So, very aggressive bastards. And the electricity does not help with their aggression. In fact, it makes it a lot worse.
I'm gonna cultivate a task wasps. Go in.
All right, Matt. I'm finally getting around to giving Dvaita some fun things. How many power points of hers does it take to power a tattoo for a day? One in frame. I'm going to run it off of that as a power source.
Good question. Probably cost her 5 power points a day.
5 power points a day to run her tattoo per in frame. Dvaita, how many power points do you have currently as your cap? Your daily cap?
She should have 325 around there. If you scroll up, 340.
340. Okay. And what is your willpower currently?
Hers is 35.
35? Cool. Matt, I will be giving Dvaita 5 tattoos. And do you want it to go up to your chin or like down in between your chest? Since you said you want it on your throat, and nobody's throat is quite 5 inches long.
Are you sure about that?
I would hope so.
Are you? I don't hear 100% yes.
That was a question for you, Allie? Oh, up to your chin. I see. Thank you.
What about
cool.
those Africans that stretch their necks with the rings, man? You're just being racist.
What if there's a giraffe guy somewhere out in the night pelt groups?
So, Allie, please
Night
write
Pelt.
down on your sheet 5 tattoos and subtract 25 from your PowerPoint cap. And that will put your willpower at 50. Unless you've broken any caps, and then it will put you at your current cap. You want me to write that down?
Yeah, you should probably write stuff down.
I'll write that.
There, I wrote down the step-by-step plan here.
Not the step-by-step plan.
It's a whole 5 steps. I hope everybody can keep up with it. And the last one's
Not the
profit.
step-by-step.
Does it require reading?
I mean, for like 5 seconds.
Where is it at?
No, I literally just put it in the chat.
Oh, it's in the chat.
And I think that we don't have to go over the details of any of that, right? Like, I think we have enough together now, Matt. We don't have to keep doing it.
Does
Right?
anyone need me for this? Because I'm not tech. Now that we've taken them, I don't think I'm needed for any other
also-
part, am I?
Mostly gonna need you to get us past, like, static defenses. So we don't have to break it all.
Yeah, go in there and emp everything. Okay.
Or light teleport us behind them. Either one
Yeah,
works.
that also works. So
It makes it so we don't have to repair as much shit.
you make fair points.
Honestly, just the more intact we can take this shit, the less we have to actually do to keep them running and to, like, do whatever the fuck we want. Honestly, I think just with the 200 units from your place, Hayden, we are probably one of the most heavily armed groups in the valley. Yeah?
Yeah, maybe. We don't know.
Are we now one of the most heavily armed groups in the area?
Only if you announce it.
Only if you and
Only if we announce it. That doesn't make us less well armed. It just makes it loud.
You have a military force equaling the strength of a small fiefdom. Because again, it's all old world stuff, and they're highly susceptible to magic. Single paladin can wipe the entirety of your army from the face of the earth. Period.
a
He can raise his
single
hand to the sky and go, "Fuck your army." And
a single knight did take on that army and won.
So yeah, a single knight can destroy your army with or a paladin with a wave of his hand.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
not
but
very strong.
against the order, it's a little bit more effective.
Against the order, they're gonna have a fucking awful time because they
Wonderful.
have no magic and they observe the means of the old world,
Yeah,
and you have better tech. Or
they have all
older
these
tech.
fancy anti-magic robots, and you just send better robots at them. But it's not fair. You use magic. You use
Yeah.
magic.
So against the order, you're very well equipped. Against magic using kingdoms, you got robots, I guess.
Well, you know what? We're gonna have to just order a shit ton of order weapons and use them on the robots. Anti-magic robots. Anti-magic weapons on anti-magic robots. It's great. Okay, rather than just continue to spin our wheels, shall we advance time?
Yes, please. Let's do that.
Matt, we're just spinning our wheels right now. Can we?
Let's do class stuff and teaching and learning, all that lovely stuff.
Yeah, and even more boring than the last stuff.
Nope, not really.
So what are we looking here for? Like a month time skip?
Probably get the last 2 weeks of the Twilight out of the way, then do our
Oh, we have
night
to do our-
market.
Yeah, I was about to say that same thing. We have to do our trip to the fucking night market.
Hey, you guys were looking forward to this, don't?
Yeah, no, it's not that. It's that we have to bring other people. Scrubs.
Outsiders.
Guys, we gotta bring scrubs with us.
Feels bad.
It should. They're scrubs.
Did
They
you
don't
read
even
the
they
tweets?
haven't even met Craw yet. They have not met the Craw.
The car. Anyways. So yeah, Matt, a 2-week time skip.
Because
I'm writing a thing.
let's stop.
All right, I have changed something. There you go.
Oh, something's changed.
What has
I was
changed?
talking with Luna.
Then nothing has changed.
Nothing worthwhile. Oh.
Oh. Where'd my glasses go? I'm so old. I've been here for a century. Waiting.
Thanks. All right, sorry. I had to change some stuff. All right. I have successfully done that. And you guys want to do time skips already? You monsters. All right, form up. We're gonna go to the night market. Please put all your characters towards the middle where Jenny is, so that way we can get.
All right, children, line up. We're going on a field trip. Remember, keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. And if anything asks you to feed it, don't. Just don't.
One
Just
second.
Don't.
I will be giving Dvaita a basically probably one regen via in-frame.
Hmm.
A
I'm
million.
assuming you can get one regen per in-frame, since it's definitely not going to be 5.
I think that's too small.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. I can round it around.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see. Yeah.
Because remember, that's just one of the tattoos. It's just an inch.
What can you do with an inch? Find out now.
That's Clarity's specialty. Do as much as you can with an inch.
Hey, it's not about the size, but about the effect.
That's exactly what he thought.
And then Onika corrected him. What?
Yeah. So, Ali, if you ever want to boost those are chainable. So you just tell me, and I will upgrade them, and you just pay your PowerPoint cost, and they'll get stronger. Well, not the willpower one because you're at your cap, but the regen one.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't want to use any more power points right now.
No, that's perfectly
I
fine.
have to send people to Catwood's World.
Those are permanently gone because
Okay.
you basically use them every day.
Just
Think of it as
make
like
sure your total. You don't. Make sure it's a cost, not to reduce the total.
it's like an active spell.
Yeah.
All right. You
I'm
asked a
trying to
serious
find
question.
clarity.
How many people can you take?
I say one person each. We each babysit one person for the first time. But that's just me. Maybe we want to take more.
Yeah. Each person in the party, if they're willing to take charge of a person, then that person can go. If they're not willing, then one less person gets to go.
Dvaita, do you want to babysit someone, or do you just want to just go?
Who wants to go?
I'm starting to line them up. They got 4 immediate takers, but there, of course, is going to be more if
You missed. Did you miss the part where we told you we were charging people to go?
He did.
Yeah. This was a favor asked from the headmaster.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's more the
right.
purchasing of. So they still have to buy the pelts and shit, right?
Well, we're not. Who said anything about pelts? We're not giving them pelts.
I
We're
thought
just bringing them to the
that's.
night market.
I thought that was one of the reasons why they wanted to go.
I
So they
mean,
could-
that's on them. That's not on us.
Okay, I just thought we were going to show them the opportunity to buy them and what we could do to.
Okay.
I thought we were
only
taking the
promised to
night
bring
class.
them. I only promised to bring people, and no, I promised I'd let anybody who wanted to come. We are in charge. Remember that. If any teacher tries to shove you around while we're on this, they can suck a dick. We're in charge.
Also, I thought we were bringing along. Don't we have a night class that we've been kind of training a bit? Aren't we bringing them along to get pelts?
Yeah.
Anybody in the night class is required to go, but there's only 3 people left on that.
Just saying. I thought we were getting them pelts. Like they have to buy their own, but like I thought we were getting going to go bring them to Kura.
That is the plan.
Uh,
So we're at least taking everyone in the night class, but we have to decide if anyone else is going to go.
hey, Olwen, you gonna go take the guy who isn't the guy who wants to marry you? Isn't he part of the night class as well?
Yes, he is.
You're gonna tour him around?
Giggity?
Yo, you gonna take him to the night market, go shopping with Bay?
I mean, if he's come with everybody else.
Oh, is Shrouded Edge coming along?
Yeah.
How about that?
Shrouded Edge is just gonna grab one random night market guy and one of us and be like, fight! And
We're gonna be like, no!
But this is what I do!
Great, you're not in charge here, motherfucker. Get back in line.
Special ability is summon dojo.
Fight! Dun, 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 dun,
Turns
dun.
into Mortal
He
Kombat.
just
You're like,
starts. No, he just starts making that noise with his mouth too, not even with like a fucking machine or something.
no one can tell. His mask doesn't move, but you swear to God, the sound's coming from underneath there.
Get out. A person?
So who's coming, Matt? We got
Am I-
6 people.
Okay.
What was that, Allie? You were saying something.
Oh,
Am I
sorry.
still picking out a person?
You
Yeah.
don't have to
if you
You
want
don't
to.
have to.
I was gonna ask which one of these people buys the most drugs from me,
As
if
Meriden,
any.
as Meriden basically forbids purchasing of drugs, and 3 members are his teammates. One is is his head engineer that he's wanting to bring, but again, that individual's not part of the night market or
The night class. They just want to go to the night market.
In that case, it's none of his team. Does Serenifal buy any drugs?
Not really, no.
So all these people, no one here really buys drugs from you.
What about this person next to him? I don't see them. See their name.
Yeah, it's hard to.
Viera.
Does she buy drugs?
No.
Does she want to buy drugs?
To be fair, this is a temple.
She does not answer that with a response at all.
Oh, man. Okay, no, I'm not taking any of them. They're all in the mud. So boring.
All right, so let's see. We got Sister Knight, Brava, Shadow Routed Edge, Vera, Serenifel, Nightmaster, something, because his names are long.
Yeah, we can't. Fenric.
Oh, Knight Fenric, Master Engineer Durix, Initiate, Master at Arms Gallows, and Asmeridin. Asmeridin's the one that was hitting on me, or trying to get me to marry
Well,
him.
hit on you was
politically.
yeah. I think marry is the term. I think he wants to use.
He wants a political marriage.
Yeah.
Right.
He also doesn't do drugs. Don't marry him.
Right.
Only losers are sober.
So I'm gonna look over everybody that's here. This is everybody that's going, Matt? No one else?
There's a list of people who want to go, but this is basically they're trying to dumb it down. As Meriden, on the other hand, technically you could refuse one of his teammates because he kind of snuck another one in there. Because the Gallows and Durex are from his team as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at Asmeridin. Pick one of them. There's a wait list. Pick one of them.
Fine.
Boop.
He won't tell you his choice though, because he's petty like that.
I just watched it walk away. Alright.
Oh, poor
Yeah,
Master.
that'll open up a 6 for whoever wants to have their another person in.
Clarity's
mind if
gonna
it's-
take.
Yes.
Clarity's gonna take Shrouded Edge.
So who gets replaced? Like who's replacing that engineer?
That we might not have room for them. Let's take care of all the people in here first.
No, it's fine. If they end up dead, that's not our problem.
One of us might just have to babysit two.
I'll babysit 2 people if it comes down to that.
Julu, you are not night appropriate. You are not night trained.
Julu doesn't get to choose someone.
You get to be one of the people babysitted, Julu.
Julu's never been to the night market either.
Well, maybe those two can go together in the same group, right?
Whatever.
Anyways, do you want Asmeridian or can I grab him?
Take Asmeridin, please.
Sure, I'll take Asmeridian.
Thank you.
I like his key thing he does with the light and all that other.
I don't like how he's trying to get me to marry him.
That is a little creepy though.
It is very creepy. He doesn't see it that way. He's like, it's
We
political.
should
And I'm like,
leave the sexual predators behind.
So we're leaving Serenifal and Asmeridon. Got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we're gonna cut that line though, then
And
Serenifal.
maybe Sister Knight Brava. I don't know. She is of what's effectively the Catholic Church, so who knows?
I'm willing to bet Shrouded Edge gets some sort of pleasure from fighting, so I think we gotta leave him behind.
Luna, do you want to take care of Julu and Master at Arms Gareth?
Nope. I'd work.
Oh,
I have
that's
Leaving
what you.
Serenifal. Alright. Yeah, Matt, he's grabbed, Flock has grabbed fucking Asmeridon.
Dvaita
you-
said she's not taking any of them. So Sister Knight Breva gets to sit out this time.
Well, okay. I think that the adults can probably handle themselves.
No, they can't.
Fair.
There are responsibility.
Yeah. I'll take
her.
2.
Whatever.
I was gonna say I can take 2 if you want.
I'll take her.
Okay.
She's
I'm
the
gonna try and
most
get her
stick
to
in
do
the.
drugs. But I'll
She's
take
the
her.
most stick in the mud of the stick in the muds, though.
Alright. I'll grab Vera then. And Luna, just keep an eye on Julu and the Master of Arms, since. Well, unless you want me to keep an eye on those two idiots. I don't mind grabbing 2.
That's okay. They can. I mean, we're just getting there first, but it's just I'm going to be busy when we get there. That's all.
Just lock them in
Alright.
the shop.
Oh, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on them anyway, because you're gonna get immediately pulled in by Craw.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'll keep an eye on them and Vera. I can multitask. All right. I'm gonna look over our new people and I'm gonna be like, right. Have any of you ever been to the night market? I'm assuming not, but I'm asking anyway.
Been to a singular night market.
Who said
Not
this?
one. That's Shrouded Edge.
Great, Shrouded Edge. Then you have an idea of what you're gonna deal with.
I killed everyone there. God.
Thank you. Fucking edgelord.
I went to the night market once. There were no.
One.
Yeah, exactly.
There
Survive.
were no survivors.
Yeah, Shrouded Edge, and to all of you, no combat.
No combat. No trying to sell things to anyone other than vendors. If you are caught selling to another customer, they will kill you. This night
What?
market does find itself within a hazardous neighbor, shall we call it. So,
It's a giant sun eater. It's
I
a
was not-
ridiculously giant sun eater.
Yeah, it's an elder sun eater. Just stay within the market. Don't try to walk outside of it. Be careful around the edges of the place. Don't use any light abilities because that tracks it, and it will eat your inner light. It's fun. It's great. It's smart enough that the Night Royals don't want to deal with it, so we're don't worry about it right now.
Oh, and we should ask who's good at selling things so we can just keep them at the stall we have.
Forced labor.
If they want to sell stuff, they can sell it to the other vendors. We're not, unless somebody wants to help out with one of our stall. Or
That's what I'm saying. Otherwise, we won't have a stall.
Hey, who wants to spend your class time instead of experiencing the night market being our bitch?
Let's not do that, Luna. We can go 1 month without selling stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Where'd Vera go?
Luna's just like, but the
You
money.
guys don't have room.
Why don't we have room?
Because,
Chaperone.
yeah, Luna has got to work for Craw.
All right, fair enough.
I can take. I was gonna say again. I can take 2 if you want.
I'm already taken 2. I got Julu and Master at Arms here. We
I was
could-
gonna say
well,
other people could take
if
2.
you're comfortable with it, then I'd be willing to let you watch Vera as well.
I'm the guy who does the least at the black market. I walk around, I look at cool things, and I hardly ever buy anything.
Yeah, Vera can go with Flock then, Matt.
Where did Luna go?
Dead.
Luna's right
Gone.
here.
Oh, no. She got moved on my screen.
Oh, marks are completely worthless here, but you already knew that because it's worthless here too, so never mind that statement. Schmeckles! Schmeckles are probably going to be your best, like, tool for trade here. So if you got them, probably going to want to use that. Very few people just take straight gold, other than Craw.
Maps are also good,
Mm-hmm.
but really you're looking to
Spices.
trade with the vendor for vendor useful things. We'll talk to you about who likes what a little bit.
And if you want to pelt, come to me.
Yep, if you want to procure a pelt, the only person to safely procure them from is Craw and Luna. Keep that in mind. Oh, and there's a snake in the corner that calls himself the Eternal Sage. He's an asshole. He's gonna tell you to touch his orb.
Don't touch his orb.
Yeah, don't touch his orb. Unless you
Uh,
want him to know what magic you have in you.
Yeah, it's basically an analysis machine. However, it's required to purchase anything from him. And if you
He's
are a
no
mage who really needs something, or even a key user, it might be worth it if you don't mind your secrets being known. Because if he accepts you, he will sell you it, and he has access to everything.
Literally everything. We have yet to find something he can't get. It's impressive in its own way.
High prices, a dangerous risk to pay, but maybe worth it.
Also, he's an asshole.
That too.
It's worth repeating that twice. And oh yeah, and don't piss off the owner of the market.
Don't piss off anyone in the market's a pretty good idea.
Really good idea.
Yeah.
If they're at the market, they're there for a reason, and they ain't nothing to scoff at.
Stick with your buddy.
If you wander off and get yourself killed, I'll bring you back and kill you again. Anyway, off we go then.
No, your title will not impress anyone.
Oh hell no! As far as they're concerned, if you are a noble of the day side, you might as well be, lunch. I think they make a sport of tormenting nobles. I just realized nobody mentioned Prena, and I feel like that's almost appropriate.
I'm sure
She
they'll know
returned.
what to do.
Seeing Brenna's actually surprised because she left, remember? For a bit.
Did she?
Yeah.
She came back. She's been there for a few months.
Has a giant spaceship always been there?
Yes. Yes,
Just
it
noticing
has.
that now.
Yes, you are.
Her vision's much better than before.
I wandered over there once, and security looked at me and was like, "Are you here to meet with the mistress?" And I'm like, "No, that's a giant ship. Okay, walking away now." That was the end of that.
Hey, good old Prena.
Hi, Craw. The great and powerful Craw.
Wonderful Wizard of Kra.
So this is important since we might actually be tested on this soon, Matt. Did Dvaita finish taking down those pills in the last 2 weeks?
Or
Yeah,
is that
she made
another?
those. Yeah,
Okay,
she made
perfect.
Perfect. Dvaita, would you allow me to take a level 2 and a level 3 pill, please?
Sure.
I will be spending my influence to bring it up to 38 then.
I'm gonna ask for a level 2.
I thought she could only make 2.
She has a bunch. She
Then what
is
pill- I
literally
thought-
the richest person in our party right now.
I was gonna say, but I thought didn't we need that? Didn't I almost die getting her 2 leaves to make this pill? Or is that a different pill?
That was a different level pill.
Okay, different level.
Well, yeah, I made that pill, and then I broke it down to a whole bunch of other pills.
Also,
The
she
leaf
makes
went to good use, and I still have a second leaf.
Okay, I thought we only had two possible pills. I was like, oh shit! I thought Clarity just ate them both.
Well, that's what happens when people invest into the celestial blessings. More options.
As I recall, she also
I don't have that in, right? That went into the catalyzing pills?
Yeah, I guess so.
makes batches rather than single units, right?
Yeah. And she rolled really well on that. Like, really well.
Yep. Matt, are you
Anywho.
on the character sheet?
It's not me.
Yeah, it was
Can I
me.
move? Okay,
Mm.
can I move?
Yeah, you could.
No.
Yeah, no, wander.
So,
You
Matt, I will be
are,
taking the level 2 to go from 21 to 30.
Yes.
So I've given a level 2 to Luna and Clarity. So I've got 9 level 2s left. And Clarity, you wanted a level 3 as well?
Yes.
So I've got 7 level 3s left.
I'll also be taking one of those eventually. I could take it now, really, too.
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah, I'll take it now.
Okay, I've got 6 level 3s left.
Luna sells it and asks for another one when it comes time.
No, I'm literally using it to up my cap. It's influence is one of my what's the grafting ability? That's what it's based off of. So it's good to have that up.
Honestly, Vita's on so many drugs, she'd probably just forget and give Luna another one anyway.
That's true.
It's more useful for our party anyway. So they're very, very hard to come by.
Would it be easier for you, Matt, to move our buddies with us or to give us control over them?
No, I'm not going to give you control over him. No.
Matt doesn't trust us. How
Matt
could
has
he?
spoken.
give us control.
Never.
Does anybody else want a catalyzing pill while we're doing this?
I don't need
I
influence
don't
at
know what
all,
I'm supposed to
so
do.
maybe in the future, but for now I'm good.
None of my stats are up to the. My influence stats not up to the point where I need a catalyst yet.
Yeah, neither is mine.
My
Okay, let me know
my
if
it's
you
at
need
10.
one. I'll have them.
Do you want to do initiative order so we can just kind of go by person, or how do you want to go about this, Matt?
Sure, if that's what you want to do.
It's just an option for you guys to make things
Sounds
work.
yeah, it sounds like it'll keep
That's-
things
yeah.
orderly.
Hey Matt, in those 2 weeks, did I learn that D10 of initiative, or am I still just on?
Yeah. No, you will.
Oh.
So Flock goes first, is what he's saying.
Not necessarily.
What are you saying? I could roll like shit.
With the 2d10.
Yeah, I could roll
And-
2 1s.
You could, I guess. There you go.
I also have like a plus 13 or something like that to my initiative. So.
+5 from the blessing, yeah, and then whatever else your stuff is.
Oh yeah, no, I'm at a plus 13 at the
That
moment.
floats your boat.
What was that, John? About him going first, John? Like a fist.
Okay. Mm.
Just 2 other people before you actually do mine. Like I don't actually care that much.
What's the point of rolling the goddamn initiative then? No, we
I
have
don't
to
even
do
know.
it order.
Oh no, what was the point of doing initiative?
So we could get people to go in order instead of
Yeah.
just randomly shouting out, "Hi, I'm doing things."
That is.
Heresy.
How dare we try and make some fascinating?
Feel free to skip yours, though.
I mean, it depends if these fuckers are about to go do something stupid because I don't have much to do at the market.
Yeah, I don't do much at the market either. That's why I'm just gonna walk them around and do whatever the fuck they want.
I mean, I guess technically I could go talk to what's her name about the Sun Eater and the shit for fucking killing it.
I'm just gonna see if maybe Crow has a.
Oh, you know, I just realized something. I just thought of something. If
What?
the Sun Eater probably can't pick up robots, can it?
No, I'm
Like,
almost
yeah.
certain. Oh, do you mean like pick up as in sense?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking like physically pick up. I'm like, I think it's big enough.
No, I'm I'm positive it could physically pick them up, but I don't think it can like actually detect them.
The robots. I don't think they're like quiet. I think they clunk, 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 clunk.
No,
They
I'm
walk.
thinking about for hunting it. I could set
Oh
them up in
no!
an ambush.
I ate their energy. It can probably eat its energy.
Yeah, but you're different from a sun eater. Sun eater just eats light. It doesn't eat electricity too, I don't think.
I have no idea how it works.
I mean, Aetherum's apparently at least mildly concerned with it since Aetherum hasn't just gone off and dealt with it yet.
I'm gonna laugh when we kill this thing and everyone at the night market saw it as a pet and they're pissed.
Well,
No, it's especially eating the night market.
I was gonna say, yeah, it was much bigger before, right?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
It's a long time till it's gonna eat more of the area we have. So
Yeah.
Go, Olwyn, go.
Alright, so do these two fuckers want to actually, like, is there something they want us to be doing, or are they just here to, like, run around and look at shit? Matt, from I2, for Julu
Yeah.
and
He was
Gallows.
just kind of walks along silently, kind of gawking at everything.
Hey, Julu, thing you'll be
Mhm.
interested in. Aethrum over there. I'll gesture where Aethrum is. Deals all in technology. Purely in technology. Warning, don't trust her.
Oh,
Dirty, dirty space elf.
Just, she's from space.
space people. Got it.
So don't trust her. But, she sells nice shit.
I see. That makes sense. Totally, entirely, utterly. Yep. Mm-hmm. Huh. And of course, I'm not allowed to just run off and do stuff,
No.
right?
You are free to go talk to vendors and stuff. We're gonna be keeping a more general watch. I'm gonna treat you like we were treated when we got brought here at age 9.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go talk to the doggy first. I like dogs.
Yeah, just be careful. But you should be fine. Master at Arms.
Mm,
Are you
yeah.
after weapons or more general equipment?
I'm just gonna browse, I think, rather than go for something specific. I
Right.
figured I could find something maybe unique if I don't narrow my mindset.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, like, have fun then.
I think I'm gonna team up with your little Julu friend. I mean, working in pairs always seems to be a
Eh,
superior tactic.
I mean, around here, being alone mostly means that, well, there's an armistice here. Nobody's going to be violent against anybody else here, not unless you start something.
Hmm.
So it's mostly just making sure you don't get screwed over on a trade.
Oh, well. Uh, you'll have to show me the ropes then, I suppose.
You done trading at a market before?
Yeah.
Then you
Just
have a
not
general
this
idea of it.
particular one. All right then.
All right, I'll just kind of I'll go with them and just be like, McLean, how you doing today?
You want to play chase?
You want a piece of candy?
No, I'll be okay. You want to buy
Alright,
some soda or a
sure.
back scratcher?
I'll go for a soda. I'll buy a soda from him. I think it was just a couple gold for him, right?
No, he actually accepts marks for the soda because it's a basic. It's a
Yeah.
really simple thing. He's not going to charge gold for soda pop.
Yeah, I don't know how fancy it is. I'm just gonna
It's
sip out a soda
literally
while I
just
let them.
sugar water with bubbly, with a little
So
bit of flavoring.
for the most part, I'm gonna let them do their thing. I'm just gonna keep an eye on them, make sure they don't get themselves in trouble more than anything. Eventually, I'm gonna wander off. I'm gonna leave them to their thing once they're comfortable in the area and be like, I gotta go talk to somebody about a thing. And I plan to go talk to the what's her name that runs this place about the Night Eater or the Sun Eater, that one. But that can wait a minute so other people can get shit done first.
Okay, fuck, you're up.
Where's Vera? I was taking Vera as well.
No, she'll come next time.
Okay. Yeah. What's he want to do? I'm doing the same thing. I'll let him do it. Is he looking for help? Because he's part of the night class, or is he just looking to amble around?
He's looking to amble around.
I'll tell him about Snoople again. Like he's gonna scan your magic and shit, but he's the guy who sells magic stuff.
He'll scan my magic. I'm actually curious about this.
Yeah.
Ah, great sage. Of course. Would be a snake. So I touch this thing and you dictate if I am worthy or not, I suppose? Yep. If you don't do it, I don't sell to you. And he puts a hand on it, and you can see his fingers actually dig into it, and some lights start to shine off, and then he kind of pulls the top half off as it cracks off. Seems fragile, and he drops it. You just broke my orb.
To be
Pay
fair,
for it.
to be fair, like half the people who'd use this thing break it, Snoop.
He's just like, ugh. He takes his tail, reaches over, grabs the broken pieces, pulls it behind the counter, and he puts a new one out there. Ugh, what do you want? I understand that you have a little bit of everything, which would defeat the purpose of asking of what you have. Let's see. Goodness, I'm gonna have to think on this. Fluck,
What? What's he staring at?
what do you suggest?
Oh, what I suggest? When was the last time I bought from Hat? Like, I'm pretty sure we have never bought anything from Snoople, have we? He's never let us browse.
You
We
bought
bought
one
exactly
book,
one
and it went
thing.
horribly.
Yeah. I'm going to suggest that you look very carefully into the item you buy. Snoople isn't exactly known to sell the safest items, nor will he tell you the exact definition of what it does.
Tetragrams and sophisticated warding techniques. Oh, all right. Here you go. Level 2 map, please. I don't carry maps on my person. Well, then you don't get to buy it. It's what I'm charging. Get out of here if you don't want it. Seems like we came a little unprepared. My goodness.
Hey, we warned them ahead of time to bring maps. What did they do? Not bring maps.
Yeah, a lot of stuff at the night
He
market.
just kind of shrugs and he kind of walks over. He's like, well, perhaps another time. And he's like, level 2 map is too expensive for that. And I don't think I want to haggle with him.
Yeah, Snoople isn't the best person to buy stuff from. If you're looking for magic stuff, Spike also picks up stuff here. He picks up the miscellaneous stuff. Sometimes he gets his hand on magic stuff.
Ah, the night is back.
Hey, Spike, how you doing?
As best as a sailor can.
Well, just showing a new guy to the market. This is As Meridian. He's here to look for some magical stuff.
I mean,
wardings. What were you looking for? Advanced wardings.
yes, tetragrams and advanced warding.
Yeah, that.
I got one of these, and he kind of sets a seashell with a little necklace thing.
Is it warded or is it just a pretty necklace?
It's got a little bit of magic on it. It's a good luck charm.
I'll use my aura eyes.
It's got a little bit of magic. That's it.
Is there anything else in this stand that has magic on it, or does he just not have magic items today?
He keeps the magic stuff below the counters.
So nothing I can see.
Not out of the get-go, no.
Okay. So, no warding stuff then. You looking for anything else, Asmodean?
No, I think I'll peruse. This is interesting.
Well, I'll see if
Get
Innispike
things
has
from-
anything.
I can get things from the ocean from this individual. That's
Yeah, this is where I got my guardian
Hard.
from, actually.
Hmm.
Well, Innispike, you got anything nice and light related today? My favorite items? Lost armors, sunken weapons, more bottles.
No bottles, but I have a telescope. Well, no more of a spyglass, really.
So he has a
It's an
spyglass?
awful big spyglass, mind you.
Is it a magic spyglass? Or is it a normal
I
spyglass?
suppose so.
Does he take it out, Matt? Can I see it?
Yeah, he pulls out a big old
Does it
spyglass.
have any magic? in it?
Found it at the bottom of the ocean.
What's it look like, Matt? What's auras coming off?
It's been lost for quite some time. It's supposed to see things of the light, but after being at the bottom of the ocean where there's only black pitch darkness, it's probably not going to work the same anymore. The lenses are fine, like it works normally. Just something warped it and its purpose.
Can I get a roll to try and see what that is? Is there anything I could roll to try and figure that out? Like, does it see in the dark now? Does it see things that the dark hides?
You'll have to try it out because he's not letting you look through it until you buy it.
How much does he want for it? Yeah. What's he want for it?
Oh. He puts out a big old lantern thing, and he kind of opens up the one of the doors, and there's a empty crystal in the middle. I understand you do the light things with the color green. You fill me lantern?
How many charges does it look like this will take?
4.
4? Ooh, so it would take up like all my storage. I'd have to spend his storage. You know what? Deal, because it's something I can recharge myself. So I will take out my lantern and 3 charges I hold in there plus my daily charge.
Okay. Yeah. He clicks it closed, and he passes you the spyglass.
I will look through it.
You see things, horrible things that you did not expect to see. You get to see the darkness within everyone. Darker motives. And Innispike kind of gives you a little wave, and it's just, oh god, this is not a good place to be looking through this. And then, of course, I need you to make me a minus 30 willpower test as you see a looming figure in the horizon that overwatches this place.
Oh, hey, giant spider. How's it going?
You pass out, literally faint on the spot. Clonk on the ground.
Dangerous items are dangerous.
And Innispike kind of looks over. Oh, and kind of pulls up. That's not good. And he reaches under the table and holds out a little flag thing. And Olin, somebody's
What?
somebody's flagging you over.
Some of you are getting flagged over.
Where am I getting flagged over to?
Innispike.
I'm gonna be like, you two. I'll be back in a second. I gotta go apparently take care of something. And I'll get my way over here.
Night Flock is holding a very large spyglass, almost the size of a telescope, and he is completely knocked unconscious, lying on the floor.
May or may not have done something to myself.
What did you do this time,
Oh, he decided to look through the spyglass.
Right.
And he might have seen something he didn't particularly like. Or his
Well,
brain didn't like it. I don't know. Something.
I'm going to pick up the spyglass, not look through it, and slap him awake.
Fuck, you're awake. Holy shit, what happened? Ow, why is my face? Hey, oh, and why are you here?
Just look at
Fuck.
Olin. It's about as big as I thought it would be. And that's not a happy thing.
What'd you see?
Like Luna, but like 100 times scarier and bigger. I
Oh,
make
you
that
saw
like
the
1,000. Yeah.
Wait,
Look,
wait. I'm
don't
gonna
look
lean
up.
down. Did you see where it is?
Yeah, literally right above us.
This is good. Actually, no, this is good. So it's literally hanging over the place.
Yeah.
No, that's good, Flock. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, Flock, don't do that again.
Yeah, no. Gonna
I
just
know.
put.
I didn't think I would have to actually say it, but I didn't think I'd have to tell you not to look through random spyglasses either.
That's been infected with darkness of the ocean's depth. It no longer can see in the light. It only reveals the
Yeah, it
darkness
shows
of
really
within.
bad things. If you ever want to respect someone, don't look at them with that.
How much for the spyglass?
You've
I already bought it.
purchased it.
You already purchased it? Great, I'm
Yeah.
confiscating this on grounds of your own
Hey.
health.
Hey, I bought that there thing. It's dangerous to use here, but I'm gonna use it and play with it. You may borrow it if you want to.
Paid a hefty price, he did.
Oh, my poor
Mm,
little green
I
lights.
can't in right consciousness let ye walk off with it. Give the man his toy.
yes. Flock, if I find you unconscious with it again. If I find you
Fine.
unconscious
Then
with it
you
again,
can confiscate it.
I will be
No.
borrowing it later.
You can borrow it later, yes. I'm just gonna fold it up and put it in my pocket.
Later might be.
Are you
in
talking
10
like
minutes.
actually like later?
I mean, like literally like 10 minutes.
Are
From
we
now.
gonna do that tonight?
I wasn't going to, but now we know where it is.
Seems like you are weak, little one. Ha!
Is this some guy just walked up to me? And
Yeah,
starts
he was
talking shit?
he's a buyer. He's a customer, and he's like this big old tribal like hunter kind of outfit, and he wears bits and pieces of all his kills, and he's covered in the teeth and claws and bits of pelts and whatnot. You can see light and day stuff, and he just kind of looks down at you because he's very tall, about 7.5 feet.
It's a
And he's
fucking
like,
massive.
weak.
Well,
Then
not
me.
everyone can be a giant, I guess.
You're right. Not everyone can be me. That is correct.
Just
It's hard being me, but
I can only imagine how hard it would be to be.
yes, it's only I can be me. Only I can do the accomplishments and things that I've done.
I'm sure they were
If you
grand
ever
and
want to stop
vast.
being weak, you may seek me out in the forest. And he kind of rambles off some landmarks that you can maybe get the gist of where he is.
If he's in a forest, I'll find him.
If you ever want to stop being a weak lamb, find me, and I will teach you the ways of being strong.
I'm gonna
Question,
tell
Matt.
I'm gonna tell Flock where that is based off of Navigate Surface.
And no, Matt, question. Using aura read, being an asshole, is he big that he thinks he's being kind? Is this him? Is this him to be
He
kind?
is. You've never heard of him? It's just, but I mean, he is being truthful, but he also is being slightly condescending because you literally picked up a item and went, "Ooh, this is." So, slight concern, slight contempt, but he is offering to make you strong, I guess.
Sure, sounds
Good. And he
Man comes
slaps
up
you on the
like-
back, and you stumble forward and bounce off of the display
stall?
case.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a hefty hit. Holy crap. He's a very strong guy.
Man comes up and flexes on 13-year-old. Feels
Yeah, pretty
great
much.
about it, and then
Oh, yeah,
walks away.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly that.
I'm just gonna
Flex.
Hayden, I'm just gonna look at Flock, and I'm just gonna be like, remind me again who was supposed to be chaperoning of the two of you.
Yeah, but it's what you would you? It just seems harmless. I think that's just how he looks. You know,
As
like
Meriden looks
not
over,
talking about
arms filled with a whole bunch of stuff. What? Oh, am I the chaperone now? Didn't catch most of the conversation.
I
not even paying attention.
I was just going to. I'm just trying to say, Flock, don't shove your eyes in random stuff. We had conversations about this.
Oh,
Did
are
we?
space compression bags allowed in here?
Look
Is there
over
anything
at
against the
him.
rules against that, Matt? I don't think so.
Yeah, I was
Not
just-
really.
I'm like, I mean, no one cares if we want to flaunt it.
Oh, he kind of pats his hip, and all the items kind of fly into it.
I mean, somebody might try to steal it, like a pickpocket or something, but I think you'll be able to handle that no problem.
I wouldn't know, but I'll take the chance. About more items from the ocean.
He just really likes the ocean.
I
Well, they're
love
hard to get.
intelligent
Like, it's
people.
really hard to get stuff from the ocean.
Okay, and then just for the last, I'll see if Craw has any new, and if Asmodian wants to buy one.
I need to finish and conclude my sales with
Oh.
this vendor.
Okay, well, I'm guessing Craw doesn't have any new ones, does she?
We'll get to that in
Yeah,
a bit.
afterward.
You already did some stuff. Clarity.
Okay, move on.
Clarity.
Well, Clarity is going to walk up to Preta, just kind of nod to her, say, "Hey, how's it going? How you been? Life's going good for me." Basically, catch up. He knew Prena for a few years. They're friends, and not saying anything is kind of rude. And then he's going to introduce Shrouded Edge to Prena and talk about what she might sell and see if he'd be any interested in it.
They look at each other. Shrouded Edge gets close. You finished my blade yet? Yes. How have you been, Shrouded Edge? I've been looking for you. Here's your stupid blade. You know this is a very bad idea. I didn't ask you if it was a bad idea. I just told you to get me my fucking blade. Fine. Just pulls out this straight blade. It looks like a long sword. And hands it over the counter. And it's kind of wrapped in these red silken ribbons from the cross hilt. Looks kind of oriental, but hands it to him. And he clips it on the back of his waist. Oh, continue. It's clarity.
No, you clearly know each other, and you clearly have already done some business.
Yes, I've been waiting for her to finish my weapon for about 5 years.
5 years. Whew. That's probably a pretty solid weapon then. I'm waiting on making my own sword in the near future. Anyway, well, unless you have any business here, nice seeing you, Prena. I was thinking of moving over to Sage Snoople. I know you're a key user. Have you been looking for any new techniques? Are you pretty
I don't
solid
trust
with your own?
snakes. I don't trust snakes. Do business with them.
That's totally reasonable. He is very worth that. He's very worth that knowledge. Well, while I have you here, are you a projection specialist or an enhancer? Since you're a key user, clearly.
More of an enhancer, really.
Most of the people I've met have been projectors, so it's nice to see an enhancer. In your opinion, is the technique really important? Because I'm considering purchasing one from him, and it's starting my enhancement development now.
Well, depends. Um, enhancers have the penultimate situation of struggling with dealing with ranged combatants because you have to use your physical prowess and skill to close the gap. Projectors, well, they can send their key as a projectile and play range combat with range combat. Um, I don't really have a problem getting close though. So
I was more asking for, in your opinion, is getting like development techniques for an enhancer really important, or should I focus more on just getting the raw material and meditation?
you are brand new to key. You need to do the basics, and you need to focus on the basics, and you need to shut your mind out of any concept of advanced techniques or development. Do the basics. It's important. Everyone does it. If you want abnormal and uneven growth of your key abilities, continue as you are. You'll run into issues later.
Huh. Well, if the basics are the same for everyone, then I don't need to take a risk by dealing with the snake.
Right. You have yet to open your first channels and gates, right?
Yes, I have yet to do so. I'm a level
Why are
1 key
you
user,
looking
basically.
across and beyond the horizon when you haven't yet taken your first step on the ground you walk on?
I imagine there's manuals and things that start at step 1, change how you go from the start. But that was
Yes, in
just
fact, there's free teachings of said things, even up to the advanced techniques at the temple. You don't need to buy
Oh,
a book. You just need to go to the man who teaches it. And they are enthusiastic about that topic and be more than glad to teach you whatever you want to know. The man's a master. Key.
Clarity kind of raises his hands. Well, those were my 2 ideas. Is there anyone here you'd like to speak to? Any business with Craw? Perhaps some old tech? Or maybe you want to talk to the pirate?
Maybe the pirate, but if I talk to Craw, there will be a fight.
Let's not talk to Craw then, because that'll get us kicked out.
If they can kick me out.
Honestly, the big threat they have hanging over their heads is Medusa can always just turn off the sonic vibrators, keeping the Sun Eater off of us.
That would be. You're right. That would be. I'm. Yes. That is a consideration I failed to really think through the consequences of.
Mm-hmm.
I've had
That's why
dealings with
you're
Crawl
here.
in the past before her merchant days. When she was an assassin for hire. Um, she's responsible for some old wounds and some lost friends. So I'd prefer not to chat with that individual.
Easy enough.
Won't be chatting with that individual because I'm the one that runs it.
As for Aethram and Old Tech, I don't trust I don't trust anyone who works with or is part of the trader fleet. Called the trader fleet for a reason.
Understandable.
So I guess it. Oh, hold on. This man here.
Clean blade?
Such clean, perfect lines. Oh my goodness. These are exquisite blades.
Clean blade. This is Shrouded Edge. He's a combat instructor at the temple. And he knows his weaponry, apparently.
Yeah. And they have a sign language conversation. And he's not going anywhere anytime soon. They
Cool.
actually just start. You can tell they're probably starting to talk shop and whatnot. So, of course, purchases are flying. He's buying all sorts of different blades as they talk about it. I mean, there's nothing special. They're just steel blades, but
Fancy.
yeah, they're really well crafted. So, Luna, you get into the stall. Croc kind of looks over. Brought friends. Good.
I did.
Maybe we can get some more business. You are going to potentially upsell to these poor people, yes?
Oh yeah, no, that was the plan.
Good. Oh, check the inventory. I haven't really sorted it, so if there's anything good, let me know. I had to do a bulk purchase earlier at one of the eastern markets. It was kind of a fire sale because
Okay.
everything was on fire, and the merchant
I was gonna
really
make
didn't
that
have
joke, and
time.
then
Really didn't have the time to really contemplate the price. No. And he gets to keep his life. That was part of the deal as well. Yes, good news. There is a honest to goodness Coultal in the east that has been found. It's one of their legendary creatures. Unfortunately, it did not particularly like our midnight gathering, so it burned it to the ground. So, I made off with quite a few things, but I didn't really get to check, and some of them may be a little burnt. Maybe you could look through them. That'll give you 3 luck rolls to see what she happened to run off with.
Of course. I would like to have a conversation about with Craw sometime about her celestial object, the Shrouded Nebula. But let's do some luck.
These are all things from the east too.
Oh,
Very excited about that. Yeah.
Oh,
She got the Quaddle. She killed it. She got its skin.
clearly,
Yeah, there is a dead coatl in the back. Now that you mentioned it, it's still in the wagon.
all
explains
depends
why
on
the other
if
one was
it's-
angry.
She said there was a confirmed sighting of the legendary creature. Didn't say anything about what happened to it though.
What are the attributes of Quaddles?
Oh, you guys, this is the first time you've come across it. None of you really have had. It's basically any information about them is basically kind of hearsay. A lot of people say different things. You know, they can do this,
Well,
or that.
I'm gonna have a
Um,
nice first look at this thing. So
Yeah. And the 17, some sort of turtle.
okay, snapping turtle,
Uh,
not
yeah,
snapping.
snapping turtle. Yeah.
Another snapping turtle. All right, that would be good. There is already a party that would want to purchase this, but we also have other options for people.
This one, instead of a spike snapping turtle, it has these. It has a very robust, low to the ground kind of shell. So it's a
Okay.
different breed, but
Yeah.
it has 6 legs, and the shell is mesmerizing to look at. In fact, you have to
Interesting.
blink away after a while because your vision starts to swim, and it's like, whoa, that's some weird shit.
Might be a good purchase for this guy if he ever wants to.
Yeah, probably.
It's he seems interested in the ocean too, so that's definitely a good pick.
Yeah, this is a freshwater turtle though.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It comes from probably one of the nearby swamps in the east. So yeah, so when you look at the coatl, it's kind of just unceremoniously dumped in a wagon, blood seeping out everywhere. The deciding factor is a blade through the top of the skull into the brain pan, and the blade's been left there. And there's some sort of ward tacked onto the hilt of the blade that just kind of flutters in the wind. That there is no wind that exists in this tent, but kind
Yeah,
of flutters around.
cool beans.
I kind of want it.
Yeah, it was either that or the rhino. Let's do a knowing on the blade.
Um, That's a very magical blade. That's a blade that's gained its magic over time with use. It's
course.
never been actually magical to start with. It's just killed a lot of magical things
Mm.
and has become magical because of it. And yeah, usually blades like that you don't really want to touch it because unless you're the one who has had it since it originally
Inception? Yeah,
on its original use, because it probably only accepts one owner, and it is probably a very malicious and evil thing.
of course.
So yeah, you're not sure why the blade's been left in, but it's Craw. Maybe she's just like, fuck this thing, and everyone can see that I screwed this thing over. Or she has some other purpose. You don't know. But yeah.
All right. So that was nice. Quick. Bring the inventory over to Craw. Yeah, no, that's nicely done. Is that your blade, by the way?
Oh, that's where it went? Yeah. Kind of left in a hurry.
Yeah. Well, you did good.
I'm still trying to put myself back together after that night. So forgive me if part of the mask falls away.
That's all right. If you need to go and, consume, I understand.
Yeah, the priority is light fairies. I had to go through my stock.
What do you mean you went through your stock? You had so many.
I fought a Kodal, and half the army just get out with it.
Well, I guess that would do it.
Oh gosh, my face is falling off already. Excuse me while I re-put it back in place. I should kind of tell it's slightly off center, and something's behind the eyes.
Yeah.
And yeah, just kind of disappears into the washroom, and just you hear clanking and noises. So the owl just he's kind of trying to look in, like, hello, can I get some service?
Yes, what do you need?
Oh, I was looking for blood. For bloodline stuff. You have anything on that?
Yeah, no, we've dealt with bloodline stuff herself. What? How old are you, by the way? I'm sorry.
I'm
That's 8. Ah, right. Perfect time. This one's very potent, but we've used it before.
Here's 50 gold. I was told to get all sorts of stuff for everyone.
Oh, so all right.
It's 1 gold per vial.
Yes, I remember. I was just thinking, charging him more, but no, this should be fine. So 50 vials. Let's see if I have that in inventory. I grab it, comes out. Yeah, here they are.
Cool. Now I gotta run off because we gotta get through this bloodline thing, and it's like kind of difficult. But anyways,
Yes, it was. I wish you luck.
then he kind of hops off because he's a little owl person. He leaves.
Perfect.
Probably from the Warren.
That's what I was thinking too, but I didn't see anyone from
Yep.
come together.
Yeah.
Could be one of their new night teams.
Huh?
Matt said.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
1 second after you.
Dvaita, you're up.
Hey Matt, we get 20 merit a week for those 2 weeks. Did we get merit for those or no? Is that what happens? 20 merit a week? That's what I heard someone say.
Hello. We were having technical difficulties. I apologize.
So your job is to show Night Sister Brava around.
low. I would
Yes.
like to buy some clothing and accessories for this little robot here, and I take
which
my
one?
spider robot out of my bag.
I don't really have clothing for robots, but I can make it.
Yeah, like let's just like cut some holes in like a baby outfit or something.
Okay. And he kind of goes over, and you hear snipping and ripping noises, and he comes out, and he's got a whole bunch of different fabrics, and he's like, "What do you want?"
Um, I was kind of hoping to dress it like a little frog.
Little
But
frog. What about a little hat? I have a little hat. I used to wear a little hat
okay,
all the time, but it's a little top
little,
hat.
yeah, top hats are
Monocle's neat.
awesome.
I used to
It's
be
pretty
Sir
heavy.
McLean Kendre, but that kind of got old a little bit. So if you want to buy, you can buy the top hat and the monocle.
Yeah, a top hat and a monocle for my little spider dude. That sounds
All
real
right.
cool.
1 gold for all these little fabric thingies and the hat and the monocle.
Sounds like a fair deal.
You just kind of unceremoniously dumps it all in a cardboard box and pushes it your way.
I'm gonna start dressing up my spider as I turn to the lady. I'm gonna be like, so dark, you buy things and you try not to piss anybody off, but I don't know, that's on you.
Okay. This is a little bit more difficult for me than I originally thought. I had volunteered as one of the more reserved of the oyster, that it already starts to grate on my nerves. But I will continue to hold decorum and your outlined rules, despite the difficulties.
I can give you something for your nerves.
I appreciate the sentiment, Mystic Initiate, but that is not what I need right
What
now.
what do
And we
you
are not permitted to take such things.
Nobody would know.
Yes, they would.
It's fine though. So what do you need?
Um, I need a moment to compose myself, and then I will do business with this creature, as like the rest of the market, it seems to have a somewhat sunny and cheery disposition,
Yeah,
which will help.
he's pretty chill. Very
Yes.
chill.
So, if you forgive me, I do not think in this trip I will venture further.
Okay. That's cool with me.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna go over here and have a smoke.
Ah, yes.
Play with my little robot.
Hmm. Our fella gonna come over.
You want me to?
Hey, Luna.
Yes.
I brought a friend over. He was inquiring about pelts and stuff.
As I move around here, save changes, and I'm back. Hello. Now, you're looking for a pelt. Thank you, Jenny. Tell me, what do you do? What's your specialty, as they'd say?
We're looking for something appropriate, but he doesn't really know. But
Oh, that's why I'm asking him, Jenny.
just kind of all the options that have been shown to me before were not particularly appealing, or they didn't resonate. So,
Well, we just got a, yes. We had options of a lion. That one came in about a couple months ago.
Mm.
No,
I need
actually,
something
no.
that could compete with my father's legendary beast,
I heard it was a cobra, correct?
King Cobra.
King Cobra.
Desert King, Bringer of the Light, all sorts of fancy titles. Yes, the thing is still alive, and it is an arrogant, rude thing.
Hmm. Well, something did just come from. Matt, what was that creature called again?
A Codal?
The Codal?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him if he knows what a Codal is.
Yeah. Studied them. Well, what hearsay allows you to study?
There's we have one here actually.
Oh. Alive?
Dead.
Oh, I suppose if anything regarding, yeah.
Would that be something that intrigues you?
Can
I
I
one
even
up your.
afford it?
Well, can you afford a light fairy?
I could potentially get quite a few.
If
Although
you get
I'm
quite
kind
a
of loath to hand over such protectors and avatars of the light.
if you wish to have said pelts, you'll have to get said object. Thing. That's
I'll have
really
to
the
think
only
on that.
price for this.
Because as a protector of the light, it's tantamount betrayal. Is there anything else I could use? Purchase.
Gems.
Obscene amounts of fucking schneckles.
I can produce gems. What clarity and quality, or how many carats? What type of stone?
Luna's going to think back to the amount of this quality of purchase and like how much it would take. Well,
You'd probably take a chest full,
yes, and
or a
a
small
level.
chest full of really high quality gems.
Yes, and probably a level 5 map as well. It's usually if you want this, because we just got this purchase.
Produces a map. I could do that. I have a level 5 map.
Very well.
And I do have
So,
gems, but
yes. If you put this down, if you put a down purchase, what's the word? A down payment.
Down
There we
payment,
go. If you put a down payment on it, we can hold it for you if you need to get the funds.
that will have to be. I do have a single 4 carat diamond that might be. I might be willing to part with as part of the down payment. Of course, I'll have to come back, but
Yes, we'll just come back for next month. Can
I honestly can't permit the sale of light fairies, and I'm not going to facilitate it either.
well, that's fine, and that's why I've given you the other option of someone else would have to give in order to get this kind of pelt.
Okay, fine.
And would this include the service of light enhancing as well for this said pelt?
You don't need to. I can do it myself, actually.
Excellent.
Winged serpent, huh? Who would have thought? Okay, I'm very interested. Yeah. Oniga just kind of slings an arm around the knight and is like, all right, this person sells guns, really cool ones. This person sells cool knives, swords. This is the scary craw lady. And
As Luna is waving and cross in the back.
Yeah. Oh, so the scary Luna lady. She's my
I know
teammate.
she probably couldn't see. It's fair.
Yeah, she's my teammate. There's a dog, and he sells. I don't know, soda pop. I only really buy soda pop from him. Then we have the pirate. Yes, he's a pirate, and then there's a snake, and then in the back, I don't really go there, so who cares?
Says probably around the time Olwen's heading back that way.
Yeah. Yeah, you sent me a message.
I did.
Uh,
I wanted to save time if I could from what might be a tedious conversation.
oh, you just get a shrug. It'll be here. I shut down the market, but it doesn't really move. So as long as you don't do it during market hours.
That's fine. I just wanted permission more than anything. I wouldn't want to bring soldiers here without warning the owner.
Well, proceed if you can. You're not the first to offer, and honestly, that's okay.
Cool. No, that's that done, Matt. I don't need to go into a lot on that.
Mm. Oh, last bit of information for you. It's cursed, so I don't know how many times, but
That is very good information, actually.
That is very important. No.
so the one team that did get someone out before that last person died, I interrogated him. So,
Completely disregarding that, it's like cursed, huh?
I couldn't identify how many times, but I probably was more than once. Probably.
Good to know.
Huh. Don't see cursed creatures often, mostly because they probably ate cursed hunters. It's usually where it comes from.
All right, with that, Matt, the gooch.
Yeah.
Gooch. We're not doing it tonight, boys, but we're hunting us ourselves a Sun Eater now that we know where it is.
Mm.
Who was the
Hey.
trader that we know that can buy weapons from the fucking order?
Wasn't it the day market?
I know it's at the day market. I'm more asking because I
Hmm.
don't think we're gonna do much else at the night market?
I'm
Question mark?
just coming down. Things not found at night. Theories found as rest. Not that one. People of the town. Was it the dwarf? Oath? No, it wouldn't be the dwarf. He goes to the east. I remember that for sure.
Yeah, he goes east pretty much primarily and only to the east.
Yeah.
As for the vendors, none of them really do trading with the order. There is a contact that Ozzy Man got before he died.
Yes.
That's what I was looking for.
Right. Yeah, right.
Basically, I'm just trying to procure a small number of the higher level order rifles specifically for hunting this thing.
You'll have to go chat with him. It's actually a venture. You have to make the trip down to that person.
Yeah, I know. That's
Perfect.
why that I just don't think. Are we doing anything else at the night market, guys?
I don't have anything I want to do.
I was gonna check for a Moonrunner pelt, but that was about it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Finish up.
Almost guarantee you he was just gonna say no. So
Yeah.
If you want to give up your light fairy, I guess you could get a moonrunner pelt.
Trade your night fairy for a moonrunner.
I'm good.
She has one on her wall right now that's a prized possession, and she's lacking funds of light fairies, one of the ones I gave to you. So that's an option. Just let you know, I'd rather you not, but it's an option.
Yeah, no, I like the fairy. I don't want to trade her.
Good.
Yeah, so the only person that had anything they actually wanted to do was Hayden. We were already told no. Is that about the long and short of it here?
Yeah,
The only
really
thing
good.
for
Go for
me personally was I wanted to talk to Craw about her her celestial blessing, I guess. When she comes back at the end of the the day or whenever night, sorry, end of the night.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna give you an eyeball, kind of like, oh, something of the other about. Uh,
There's well, how about we do this? I want you to imagine something internally and look through it. It's yours. It's your shroud. Find something of value per se and just take it out.
mm.
There's many things in there. Many things.
You also
Sure.
got the influence wrong for Craw.
Did I
It's a
put it
copy
in
paste
for
from
you?
Sessic.
Yes. What her influence is the more the Shrouded Nebula butchers, the more possibilities of fairies that come her way. I have it in the Lunar's Atlas.
Whoa, let's copy paste it instead. All right, cool.
I will correct that. I just wanted to talk.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll have to look at the
The Atlas. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's way the fuck down there. All right.
It is. Players first, and then
Yeah. Just kind of stares at you for a dark moment, and then a ripture kind of rips or like comes out of space, and she just kind of stares at it, and then smoke and dark nebula matter pour out and fill the shop, and then there's just a cackle. Good, good. Oh, so this will make things a lot easier.
I thought you'd like it.
Oh no, you gave her more.
And it's hard to see at all times.
You just made your work much harder, Luna.
You only catch glimpses of Craw, and you kind of always just hear a voice in the background somewhere in the nebula.
Well, that's terrifying. Thank you for that, Luna.
Anytime.
Mm.
So, who wants to help me do something stupid?
Nope.
Depends. Are we going to talk about it first, or are you just going to go do it?
We're not gonna just go do it. Like I said, I at least want to get some weapons from the see about procuring at least one of the order's like specialty rifles. They're anti-magic ones.
This seems like a field trip, though.
Don't you two already have one?
No, I meant one of the elite ones because we have one of the. We actually have like 3 of the standard ones. I want to say.
Two rifles, one pistol.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say I have one. Somebody else has one, and I thought somebody had another.
No.
Clarity will
Someone has
ask
a
you.
sniper.
Clarity will ask you to wait 3 weeks because his tattoos will be done in 3 weeks. He'd prefer you wait a month.
I already have permission from Medusa to bring in the troops for this, so it's more a matter of when we want to do it than anything.
Let's do it on the day of the next night market.
No, we have
Yeah,
to
we're
do
not-
it when Night Market's
yeah.
not going. She was particular about that. She's giving us permission to come in, though.
Clarity's only preference is for 3 weeks minimum. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to assist you.
That'll give me time to get us at least one of the elite weapons, if it's possible.
We have those rail guns.
Yeah, no, I already have the Scraven assault cannon. I'm planning to get them for the robot units.
Oh, we're gonna buy a bunch of Scraven assault cannons.
Actually, no, not the assault cannons. Nobody makes those. We had to loot those.
Did you forget about the things I was telling you about? My bunker I went to? Those would be pretty good for it, too.
Well, I was actually about to ask about those weapons, like how those weapons, Matt. how are they stack up against the order rifles?
Oh, they're stronger, but they don't do anti-magic.
Yeah, that's the big key thing I'm trying to
Mm.
do here. Is the reason I'm going for the order ones is because the Sun Eater might be able to eat laser fire. Well, probably will be able to eat
Yes,
laser fire.
100%.
That's why we go for the anti-magic order ones, because they actually ignore their ability to be able to do that.
One thing, Matt, before we continue on too far, this was brought up earlier. We time skipped through 2 weeks. Are we still doing the 20 merit per week in that case, or are we going to start going by it per month in this case since we're time skipping faster?
No, I'll give it. Yeah.
Because that's a lot for.
Yeah, I'll give you merit at the end of the month if we're going to start doing massive time skips.
That sounds like a better idea.
What is
Yeah.
it for the end of the month then? Since we're going to be clearing out a month here.
It'll be 40.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Probably from here. I'm actually gonna probably call it extra early for this weekend.
That's fine. Allie has to work
Usually
tonight.
go really, really long. I'm thinking maybe we can dial it back a little early. I'll be on, like, popping in and out all day, but I have to go clean up Snowmageddon outside.
Mm.
We're looking at multiple feet of snow.
That's a
You
lot
should,
of
you
fun.
should send a picture, man.
Maybe, just maybe.
You do have that thing on your cell phone, I do believe.
No.
That thing called a camera?
Deny it. It's not true.
Yeah, I'll be on
Why?
occasionally, popping in and out. I'm also hungry. So
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, it is.
So we-
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's almost 5 here, so supper is coming.
So
You're
we call it here
allowed
for
to
the day
go.
then?
Yeah. 3:00. Yeah, we'll call it here. I'll be in and out in case you guys have personal stuff, but we're about to hit that time skip jump thing, with the exception of a couple small tasks, because for the next couple of sessions, I do want to move us on to the adult years.
Hells yeah.
That's
Alright.
gonna be 7, 8 years of time skipping. We're gonna have to
Yeah.
get ready.
Plan? Yeah.
Yep. So I'm going to try and tame the beasts, but other than that,
Any merit for end of session?
We got it
No.
for finishing the month. 40.
Yep. Oh man.
Yeah.
That was
every-
including the solo quest, right?
No, I already paid you for the solo quest.
yeah.
So 40 for the month. Excellent. Thank you.
Hmm.
I will add that
you're
into
welcome.
my.
Yes.
So do we get 40 for a month or do we get 20 every week? I thought we got 20 every week was how that went.
It's gonna
Oh,
be
no.
40 for a month.
Okay.
We're
that's
doing
how that-
time skips, bro. I'm not giving you that much. You
If we went through every week,
crazy?
yeah, maybe, but it's more of the time per.
Okay.
Actually,
Yeah, unless you want to do every week for
No.
7 in-game years.
No.
That
Fine.
would
Let's not.
maximize the amount of merit you do, but
Sounds tasty to me.
well, some people don't have that type of attention span.
It's okay.
It really depends, Matt, on how you plan to do the time skips. Like, are we going to finish up a few things next session, or are we going to go
Yeah, of
straight
course.
into like 2-year time? Okay.
Oh no, I'm gonna do instead of one giant jump, I'm gonna do probably 1 to 2 year jumps, and then kind of see if I can get you through some of the class stuff, because a lot of it's just kind of
Personal adventures.
not personal adventures per se. It's personal interests and then team-based stuff.
Honestly, if you guys don't want to help me with the Sun Eater, I'm okay with that. As you can tell, I've already got like a plan to be anti-magic all over the face of this fucking Sun Eater, rather than play its game.
All right,
So-
I will be back.
Get out of here, Matt.
Do your thing.
We'll talk
Yeah,
to you
good
later.
Matt. I'm thinking I'm basically using order tactics to remove this, and the order's super fucking effective at removing
How
these.
many points did we get for this session?
We got 80.
So I don't think I really need you guys to help me with it if you don't want to be involved.
I would like time to build power. And this is a really dangerous venture at a point in time where I'm about to blow up.
So here's the thing. This is me gathering power, because my power has been political and shit.
Uh-huh.
So, like, you're trying to gather power, I'm trying to gather power, and like I said, honestly, if you guys don't want to be involved in it, I'm basically going to do this once I have the equipment for the soldiers.
I'm thinking about food.
I'll give you a hand just because why not? Kill a giant spider. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, here's the thing. I think you might get eaten.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit back with a gun and shoot. I'm literally not gonna be able. I can be bait and I can feed it. Is essentially it. So I just can't use light powers around it, which just means sit back with a gun and shoot it. I already got a Scraven. I already got one of them Scraven guns.
One of the Scraven assault cannons.
Yeah, I can just sit back and pop it at it.
Yeah, we can. It's, great.
It's like, I eat sun, and then a railgun hits it in the forehead.
Exactly. That's honestly where I'm about to drop a bunch more points into fucking upping my ballistics skill.
I don't have enough might. I didn't have enough might to break the cap, so I can't increase my ballistic skill beyond 35.
I have broken my cap twice on the might side, so
I've only literally broken one cap, and it's been a bunch of spirits.
if I want, I could bring my ballistic skill up to 40 by dropping fucking 20 merit on the damn thing.
Oh, do it. Is your inescapable melee or ranged attacks?
I've got inescapable on melee.
To be fair, I don't know how much a giant spider is going to be dodging. It's probably just going to tank everything.
That's true.
I don't think it's going to expect much.
He said it was smart.
And cursed.
And cursed. Yeah. Which means it's probably going to, if anyone ever does a shit ton of damage to it, watch out. It's going to reflect that at you and one-shot you. Feels bad.
That's true. You can say anti-magic and hopefully turn down some of its abilities and maybe even negate the curses. But I don't know. Depends on how much you get.
Honestly, I'm thinking I might be able to kill it before it can curse.
You should try and get one of those deployable anti-magic fields that they can do, that everything inside gets off the magic.
I was gonna bring one of the have turrets that are basically 75 caliber cannons.
We do have a tank. A guy who can drive a tank in a tank.
I can't fit a tank in here.
That thing's pretty big. We just have to aim up and shoot.
No, I meant I can't get it into the night market.
Oh. Well, that's
Probably.
too bad. I bet it can make its way. It's a spider tank.
I don't want them to know I have it. That's why I'm actually debating on the turret gun, even though it probably would just turn this thing into pulp.
Pew, pew, pew.
Because if anything I use here, they're going to now know I own. So I just need to decide what I want them to know I own and what I want them to know I don't own.